welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I'm on a mission to hit subscribers, so make sure you click that button down below. I would appreciate it. So in today's video, we're actually going to be working on a design that I personally created off of Canva. I sent it over to the company I use for direct to film and they have sent me the image. I did a live reaction of me opening the package yesterday, so I'll go ahead and insert that here in just a second. But yeah, we're gonna be creating some images, pressing them on some t-shirts, and we're gonna get started. So roll that clip. I just got my image in and I have no patience, so I'm just gonna film this off the beaten path so you guys can see my real reaction. And as you can see, I'm cutting it. I'm super nervous about this. Oh, maybe I should tell you what I'm doing. So, the greenery company I've worked with before, they've asked me to make shirts for their employees as like casual wear. And so they had me create like this whole back display design with their logo in the front. So the logo in the front I've done before, but the back image is one that I created off of Canva, sent it over to my DTF company, and then they printed it out for me. So, oh wow. Wow, not gonna lie, that actually came out good. I gotta tear off the first, just cause like I said, it keeps my personal information. So let's remove her so you guys don't see that. Mind you, I created this off of Canva. This actually came out good. Look at that. So, oh my God, can I just, hold on. Let me cut one out. It'll be way easier to hold that. Now keep in mind, I feel like you can see a little bit of lining, but that's not the actual design. That's the actual like clear paper. But it says bringing greenery to your event, and then we created like an event with palm trees because that's what they're basically known for, as well as their website. So this color green matches I don't know what that color green matches. I think it's this up in here. But basically what her company does is, like when you go to Disney hotels and things like that, when you see plants and like live plants, her company actually maintains that stuff and they replace them. So while they're doing installs, they wanted to wear this as advertisement. They also do all like Disney weddings, things like that. So this is really cool. This is what I created. That's so cool. I love that. Don't you love the font? This up here, I love. This is a little hard to see just because it's not on anything, but it will brighten up once it's on the shirt. Just so I don't bore you, I've already gone ahead. I've cut out all my back images as well as my front images. I will be honest, I have made these before, but they did ask for them to be larger. I think I went a little too big on it since we are gonna be putting it on left chest. But you know what? It's fine. I don't think that anyone's gonna complain that you can actually read a logo on the front. So we're fine with that. Also, I did pick up some t-shirts. I sent over a couple different color designs. I also put said color on the background when I was working on it through Canva, which is pretty cool. If you actually take your t-shirt and you upload it to Canva, it'll actually give you colors that you can select that will match or it like mirror the shirt color. I don't even know if any of that makes sense. Just try it out. I didn't know, it did it. But we ended up going with Comfort Color. This is probably my favorite freaking brand. I love buying these shirts and just like throwing them on. Now we got a couple different sizes. Now for my mediums, large and extra large, we went with this color. I'll pop it up on the screen because I do not remember the color, but it's just simple. But my 2XLs, I had to go with a different color. So as you can tell, like they're barely different. Like it's fine, and they were okay with it. So again, I will pop up this color as well. I think this is like this is Khaki, I think is what it was called. But as you can tell, they're like very, very similar in color. And I think that this color is perfect for that company and what we are doing today. I believe I have 17 shirts in total that we have to do. And as normal, I am gonna start with the back image since it is the largest. And then also we need to allow them to cool before we do a peel, since the style of the design that we are working with. If you watch every single one of my videos, you will know I did pick up this acrylic board from Amazon. I'll go ahead and link it for you. It's actually always linked now in my videos ever since I bought it. I know you can barely see it. This is super cool, absolutely love it. If I was to create a complaint, which everybody will, I almost wish that like all the letters, you see like all of these, was almost like built inside of the acrylic, because obviously we are putting it very close to the heat and it's already started kind of like melting back right here. So that would be my one complaint. Otherwise, absolutely love it. It's like 20 bucks, but is that expensive? No. Is it Brittany expensive? Always. I always think things are expensive if it's not coming from, I don't know, I don't know, somewhere cheap. So what you're supposed to do is you're actually supposed to put your heat press up to 315. I do have it set for 12 seconds. And you are supposed to pre-warm the shirts before you do apply the image. Do with that information as you wish. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Either way, I have not had a problem. Can you call it lazy? Yeah, but I will always re-press the shirt once the image is on and then this like plastic is off. So that's usually what I end up doing. And again, do you want to call it lazy? Yeah, probably, for sure. But this is actually good for front and back, which I love even more. And I have to get these shirts done as soon as possible because they need to get dropped off. Also too, you know what I've been trying to do is I try to do, I don't know what I do anymore. I'm a rambler, that's what I am. I was gonna say we really should tape it down because this does not stick at all. And I know I have tape, I do have tape. Tape is located down here. What I was gonna say is I can pull this out. Let me see, what do I wanna do? Do I want to just tape it down or do I want to put it in the machine? Okay, first of all, let's make sure we're straight. I don't need this for the first go around. I only need that for the second. No, why? Why do you gotta? Cabinet got stuck. We're not even warmed up yet, and here I'm already trying to go. So how are you? What's been new? I haven't really had a lot of orders lately, so I've realized that I'm probably only going to film and upload when I have orders because I don't know what else to film. I mean, if you guys are asking me for videos, I'll do it. Like the big one was setting up your hoops to your machine. Check, she's done. And I ended up doing some housewarming gifts for my niece, but I couldn't show them because it had personal information on it, and I'm not trying to tell you guys where she lives. But I will show up an image of what I did create, and again, I created off of Canva, and then I just dragged and dropped it. I customized it, dragged and dropped it over to Cricut, and I printed it off there, which was super cool. I just love personal gifts, and I actually have an order that I need to work on from my mom because she wants to do a personal housewarming gift for her as well. So that will be filmed in the coming days and upload it for you guys to see. But other than that, I did have 3 orders come through, but one of them is a Cricut order. It's actually a shirt my brother asked me to make for a coworker, and I noticed my Cricut videos don't do very well, so I don't film them at all. And then I do have 2 embroidery requests. So once I get the products, I will be working on that for you guys so you can see it. But yeah, I really haven't been promoting myself a whole lot. I get very discouraged in this new area because there's a lot of people who will tag before I even see it. And then I don't have like a lot of people recommending me like I did back at my old area. So yeah, and I really wish that I had another way to promote myself. I just don't know what that is. Anyways, how are you? What's been up? Anything new? I can tell you that Kyle and I will be celebrating 18 years of marriage at the end of this month, which is August 1st. So that's super exciting. Like, oh my gosh. I still can't believe, like, how is that possible? 18 years? Like, you're fine. My dog's right here. Shocker. But yeah, wow, 18 years. I can't believe it. I'm like, I had to do the math the other day just to be like, no, there's just no way. But no, it's true. It's true. I've been married that long to the same person. But everything's going really well there. Can't complain. Just been booking some RV trips because we have our dog. We don't really board him. We will not board him. We don't really have anyone to watch him. So he now just comes with us. If we go, he goes. So that's been fun. You know what I just thought about? Is I don't like stacking my heated shirts on top of each other because then they never cool down. Yeah, this order really won't take that long. Let's see, let's bring you on in and let's peel her on down. So this was already starting to pull up, but I always like to pull from the top corner and work my way down. She's beautiful. Can you believe that I made this? Like, what? Wow, this is so cool. I actually love it against this color, this green color. She looks so good. Okay, let's peel another one. Already 3 shirts in. Look how beautiful she is. Oh my gosh. This is actually the darker color, just so you can see the comparison. And truthfully, I kind of like it on the little bit of a darker color, but they're still both really good colors. Wow. You ever get so impressed with your own work? Like, I'm gonna try to see if I could do it directly on my machine, so then I don't have to worry about taping her down. Here's my center. You almost wish I had more working space, but I don't have the room for it. What am I doing? Do you like how I just said that I was gonna do it on the machine and immediately the next shirt I do it down here? Because that's how quickly my brain forgets something. Also too, if you are gonna use tape, do not put it like over the actual image. Do not ask me why. It will not press the image on. I have no clue why it does that, But it does, because I did run into that a few times. All right, let's see if my brain can remember to do it on here now. Okay. And of course, we want to fold. How do you guys, if you don't have a box, how do you deliver like a bigger size order? Because before, when I was doing like my one-offs, I would deliver them in like a little brown bag that I picked up from Amazon, and then I made custom like thank you stickers. I thought it was so cute. Absolutely loved when I used to do that. But now, I don't really do those too much. Now everything is just like a larger order. Or the client will provide me, like they'll put it in something and then I'll just reuse, obviously that. Like people will give me reusable bags. I'm stepping on something on my carpet and it's driving me crazy. This is like a really chatty video, I'm sorry. Come back over here. We need to peel. And then peel. Oh, this is cooling. Perfect. No, everything is falling apart. I have like a wide angle lens on my camera and it feels like it's, I don't know what it's doing. It's fallen out and kind of broke a little bit. So now it doesn't like stay in place. And then my tripod just broke. So that was fun. I ended up ordering a new one off of Prime and it's actually taller. It's gonna be 72 inches, which I'm really excited about that because it will allow me not to have to like bend over when I'm doing introduction videos. You know what I just realized? This is the same company I did the Earth Day shirts for. And remember, I was having such a difficult time with those because the image was so thin for the circle border. And this time, everything's thick. So I don't have that issue. Woo! Glad I'm not having that issue. Because I was a whiny little thing in that video. Do want to point out one thing about repressing it a second time because that's currently what I'm working on. If you guys can see, you see this like shiner? See, everything's like kind of shiny. What I've noticed is when I heat press it for the second time, that shine goes away. I don't know why. I'm not complaining about that. I actually prefer the shine gone, just so it like melts into the fabric of the shirt. And I am only putting it on for 6 seconds, just an FYI, but like look, see the shine is now gone? You don't see it. Which is, I actually like that way better, but here's the design up close. And here it is on that shirt color. That looks really good. All right, and just like that, I am done with all the shirts. I didn't even grab them all, but here they are. Again, we will show you the front because the front I did not show you at all. The logo is large, but it's fine. As you can see, no one's going to be able to not see that, right? And then again, the back. Super cute, absolutely love it. Basically what I'm gonna do is take product shots. I'm gonna organize them from size, wrap them in my box, and send them on their magical way. Again, so sorry for all the flickering. Do not know how to solve that. But if you guys could, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next crafting project. Bye, everyone. Here, why does it keep doing some fucking lines? Don't do the lines. Stop it. I don't know how to get rid of them. Window is open. Ring light is on. Lights are as full as they can go. Because when I'm editing this back and this does this, it drives me crazy. So just so I don't bore you, my dog's gonna entertain you with barking. Are we done?